I was 14 years old. We had a family dinner with my uncle, my mom, and my dad. And my uncle suffered from a heart attack. And after the heart attack, for 5 minutes, he died. So I told myself, so it's time to know how CPR goes. According to American Red Cross, 3/4 of guys over 21 doesn't know anything about CPR. And also, according to American Heart Association, 1 for every 10 only know how to do CPR. You should listen to my speech because it's going to benefit you how to perform CPR in any medical situation. My speech is organized about 3 main ideas. First idea is survey the scene. Second idea is how to conduct emergency in the right way. Third idea is to how to perform a good CPR. So CPR stands for compression cardio. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't know the third word. So the definition of CPR is a process of assessing people in any medical emergency in order to medical support begin. So my first central idea is survey the scene. According to American Red Cross, the first step to any medical emergency is to survey the scene. Survey the scene is by to make sure you and the victim on the right place. Second most important idea is to put you and the victim in the right position. It's supposed to be from 4 till 6 inch. Third elements in the first idea is you have to call for help before doing anything, because sometimes we don't have the experience to do CPRs more than the other one. Second most important idea is to how to contact an emergency. There are 3 ways to contact emergency. First one is to call 911. Call 911. You have to, when you call the 911, you have to be careful with them, give them your name, the address where this happened, the victim name, and the full condition. On some places, there is no 911, so you have to call the nearest hospital or police stations, because some countries don't have 911 or even like any medical service. Second thing, if there is no 911 or no hospital or no police officer, so you have to call an operator who can assist you to give you all the information you needed to help this victim. Second most central idea is if you don't call the 911, you have to designate someone to call for help for you, because maybe you are going to be busy helping somebody else. If you designate someone to call for help for you, so you have to tell them to give all the right information about your name, your address, the victim name, and the whole condition. If there is nobody is designated, so you have to call for help yourself. This first idea. Second idea is surveying the scene. Surveying the scene is to double check on everything around you is clear and you can help. Third main idea is to how to perform a CPR. First of elements to perform the CPR is to position the victim. Position the victim is going to be from 4 till 6 inch. Second most important element is to check ABCs. ABCs, airway, breathing, air plus. Checking airway by holding the neck of the victim and going it all the way down. You can see the airways going up and going down. If there is no airway, so you have to give airway right away by putting your mouth in the victim's mouth and give 1 or 2 full breath. If there is no airway, so you have to check the breathing. Checking breathing by look, listen, and hear how the air goes out from the victim. Third main idea is to check the pulse by take two fingers out of your hand and put it in the center of the lock of the victim. If you can feel it, so this is good. If you can feel it, so you have to give them another 2 or 3 breathing. So this is the first step on performing CPR. The second step in performing CPR is to If there is still no breathing, so you have to do compression breathing by holding this hand like this and the other hand like this, and go to the center of her chest and do 30 pushes. You can do it 31, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 10, or you can do 15, like 1, 1.5. I like to do 1, 1.5, like 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. So by this way, you can give breathe to the person who he couldn't breathe. If he's not also breathing, so you have to check the airways and get all his face back up to double check if there is breathe or no breathe. Third, if there is no any breathe, so your job to perform CPR is to get the victim ready until the medical assistant became. So listening to my speech is going to help you to how to perform CPR, how to save lives of person, unless from your position. So at the end of my speech, I have spoken about 3 main ideas. My first main idea was to how to survey the scene. My second main idea is to how to contact emergency in the right way. And my third idea is to how to perform CPR. Thank you for listening.